Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Happy Thrash It Out Thursday. Guys, if you have a song that boosts your energy or makes you feel good, I welcome you to actually post that in the group today for Thrash It Out Thursday. I have a confession to make. Hey, Christy, I'm a little bit nervous this morning. I am. Because, guys, I'm going to take you on a bit of an energetic journey today. You're welcome to come along if you want to. Could be life-changing. Ooh. Okay. Part 3 of energy. So, what I want to establish today is what I see. Thanks, Kelly Ray. How I see a major energetic block in your life. So, we're going to go on a little bit of an energetic journey. We're going to go on a little bit of a energetic journey through your life. You can keep watching or you can close your eyes and just listen and see if any of this resonates with you. So, are you ready? What I want you to imagine is the very first time you ever got hurt in some way. It's a little bit like a brick. Okay, well, I didn't think of the background music. It's a little bit like a brick. Okay, you get given this brick. The first time you ever got hurt. You don't really know what to do with it, so you just plonk it in the middle of the living room. Okay, it's just there. No biggie. It's just a brick. You walk around it, you step over it. And then we're just going to call this brick hurt. We're not going to put any other names to it. And then the next time you get hurt, someone hurts you or you feel hurt and they hand you another brick. You go, okay, well, I've got that brick in the middle of the living room. I'm just going to put this one with that one. And time and again, every time something hurts you, you get given another brick. You've already put that brick in the middle of your living room. That's where your bricks live, in the middle of your living room. So you keep adding to that pile. And then someone hurts you just a little bit. It's a bit like a, bit of a boulder, bit of a rock. Just go, oh, well, that's kind of like that, so I'm just going to put it there. And years go by, and every time something hurts you, you go and put it with your pile of bricks. And over time, that pile grows, and it grows, and it grows. And sometimes they're little pebbles of hurt. And you bring it home in your pocket, and you empty your pockets, and you go, oh, there's a couple of pebbles, I'll just chuck those on the pile. And before you know it, you kind of have to start walking around this pile of bricks. You can't go straight from the kitchen to outdoor without walking around this pile of bricks. You go, oh, yeah, I'll take care of that one day. Yep, no problem. I'll take care of that one day. I just don't have time right now. And it just keeps growing and growing and growing every time you feel hurt. And it just gets piled on top. And it just gets piled on top. And then one day you realise that it's all starting to kind of crumble a little bit. And there's, bits of sand and grit on the floor. And you go, oh, shit, I really got to take care of that. I'll just get the broom and sweep up around it. I'll sweep up around it. And I can't walk barefoot anymore because, like, every time I walk past this pile of shit, I get stuff stuck in my feet. And it hurts. So I'm going to sweep around it. And so that becomes your routine. You sweep around it. And all the while, you keep adding to this pile. Because you don't know what else you're supposed to do with it. You just keep adding. Well, there's more hurt. I'm just going to chuck it on top of the pile where all the hurt lives. And then one day you go, I can't even see the frickin' TV. I don't know who's sitting on the couch opposite me because there's this big pile of rubble. sitting in the middle of my living room. Huh. And then you go, well, so I'm just going to have to move some of this. So you take a bit off and you put it into another room. Because you still don't know what you're supposed to do with it. You still don't know how to get rid of it. And before you know it, every room in your house has a, little pile of rubble. And you're ducking and weaving to get through your own home. You're ducking and weaving to get through your own life. Oh, I need to do this, but, oh God, it's all going to take that much longer because I've got to, go around that pile and I've got to sweep first and, oh shit, I've got to put my shoes on. All right, yeah, okay, I'll do all of that. I'll do all of that. And before you know it, every room in the house has a pile of rubble in it. And then you wake up one day and you go, why am I dealing with this pile of rubble? I'm going to move. I'll move house. That's it. Fresh start. Clean start. Brilliant. Brilliant. That's what I'll do. And you start packing up all your belongings. And you look at these piles of rubble and you go, oh, that was that time when. Oh, best I take that one with me. Oh, and that was this. Yeah, that was sad, but I don't really want to forget that. So I'll take that one with me. And you move into your new house, you still don't have any idea what to do with this. So you plonk it in the middle of the living room. And you start walking around it. Doesn't matter really, because it's manageable. Yeah, that's all right. I can walk around it. And you keep building on it. And then one day you just, why do I even have to look at this? So you throw a blanket over it. Never actually get rid of it. Don't know what to do with it. It's just always been there. It's just always how I've lived my life. Walking around the rubble, sweeping up around it. Dogs come through, they piddle on it. The kids go running through the house and they trip over the big frickin' brick that's in the, that's fallen off the top of the mound. And they fall and they hurt themselves. So they take that brick and they put it in their room. And they remember, oh, that's when I fell over and I hurt myself. And they start their own little pile of rubble. And now imagine that house, with all those rooms, with those little piles of rubble, the big piles of rubble, and the sand and the grit that gets into every aspect of your life, is you. It's your body. It's your emotions. That's what happens with energetic blocks. That's what happens the first time that you get hurt. You don't really know what to do with it. So your body goes, well, I don't know. I'm just going to keep it here. Here, generally, where it starts, around the heart. I'm just going to keep it here. Don't quite know what to do with that. I know there are rules around it, so I can't get rid of it. But I don't really know what to do with it. And then the next time, something comes along. And your body goes, well, I still don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. I'm just going to put it where I've put everything else. And it builds, and it builds, and it builds. And before you know it, you have a pile of rubble around your heart, or around your lungs, or around your liver, or around your gallbladder. And you have no idea what to do with it. It's just always been there. And all of these things are killing you slowly. Encasing major organs in your life. Stopping you from feeling all the good stuff. There's no room for it. No room for the good stuff. You've got all this shit. So what do? Maybe one day you go, right, I'm ready to deal with it. I'll go and see a counsellor or a doctor or a psychologist or a psychiatrist. And you start dealing with it. And brick by brick, you start getting rid of it. Hi, Michelle. And you think, this is really great. I'm getting to the bottom of this, and this is really good. Then you get to a place where it's manageable again. Still a pile of rubble. Still haven't actually gotten to the cause of it. Still haven't dealt with that first original hurt. Not in an energetic way. In a thought processing way? Sure. In an energetic way? Maybe not. But you're dealing with it, and that's great. So where does energy healing come into it? What do I mean when I say we get rid of these blocks? All of that rubble, all of those bricks, all of those boulders, all those buckets of sand, they all pile up. When we clear an energetic block, it's a bit like a big friendly bulldozer comes in. You know, one of those ones with the bucket thing on it. Yes, and Cars and a few of the other animated kids movies. And this big friendly bulldozer comes in and goes, it's all right, I'll just get rid of all the big shit for you. Let's just take care of it once and for all. And this big friendly bulldozer comes in, helps you scoop it all up, helps you get rid of it, helps you move it on. It doesn't mean it's all gone at that stage. It means that you get to look at the bottom of the pile. And it means that you get to look at what started it all. And you get to pick up that original brick and go, holy, really? Really? That's where it all started? And you get to deal with that. You then have to do a bit of housework after that because, you know, big bulldozer comes in, gets rid of all the big crap. You still have to deal with what happens after that. You know, when I talk about clearing energetic blocks, it is dealing with the big crap. And then it's dealing with the small crap. So you might have to run a vacuum cleaner. You might have to sweep. You might have to dust the whole house. Kind of like a reconstruction, really. You get to move furniture around because now you have all of this room. You get to see the sun shining through the windows again. Shining light on stuff you never even thought of before. And you get to do that. Why do I get so passionate about the energetic clearing? Because I know it works. Because I know it works. I see it. I see it when the big bulldozer comes in and gets rid of that big pile of crap on your behalf, with your permission. And I see the light shining back through. Coming from the heart, through the eyes. I see it. And then you get to clean up what you can manage. I don't expect anyone to do any of this sort of thing on their own. You know, I had to do it on my own. It's taken me an awfully long time. I often wish I had someone like me years ago to help me get through it all. I'm happy to deal with the smaller stuff. But getting rid of that big stuff, that's hard work. And if you don't know what you're doing, the pile actually gets bigger. And that's when we start introducing things like failure and self-doubt and losing confidence and not trusting yourself. I tried to get rid of it, but I still feel this way. I tried to deal with it, but it's not going away. I've moved on from that aspect and now this has come up and I don't know how to deal with that. So when you're going through an energetic clearing, not only does it get rid of the big stuff so that you can actually look at things with clear eyes, with a clear perspective of what you have to deal with, rather than this massive mound of crap. It's not so formidable anymore. It becomes something you can manage. And it does become a little bit like magic. You know, basically, what I'm talking about when I'm clearing energetic blocks, and what I talk to my clients about when I'm clearing energetic blocks, is not just I'm coming in with a bulldozer and getting rid of shit. No. So let's talk about it. Let's find out where it came from. Let's work out how that first brick got there in the first place. Let's work out who put it there. Let's work out why you accepted it and why you've accepted it from that point onwards. Let's work that out. Because then you still got to dust and you got to vacuum and you got to clean and you got to dye, you know, all of these things. Because the last thing I want is for me to come in with my big fucking bulldozer, get rid of all the shit, and then you walk out the door the next day and you bring home another brick. Really? Really? We just went through all of that so you can bring home another brick? No. Through the processes when we're working together, you learn why these things occurred in the first place. You learn. That's okay, Victoria. You learned what was actually at play. What did I allow? What did I welcome? And you won't do it again. You recognize it. Someone hands you a brick, you go, excuse the fuck out of me. No, thank you very much. I'm done with bricks. I'm done with rubble in the middle of my life. I'm done with rubble in the middle of my home. And you don't welcome it anymore. And that person who's trying to inflict their values, their beliefs, they're imposing their judgments on you and handing you a brick, you go, your brick, mate, not mine. I'm happy with my home. I'm happy with my life. Don't need another brick. Don't need another pile of rubble. You want me to handle your pile of rubble? Whoo, ain't gonna happen. You can just take your brick and you can go and stick it on your own pile of rubble. Because that's what it comes down to. Once you break through these energetic blocks, once you work out why they were put there, once you work out why you continue to accept it, you stop accepting it. You stop accepting it. You recognize it the minute it crosses your path. And you can say, no, thank you. Not my bag of shit. You can take that back. Guys, at any given time, we are the only ones who have control over our own lives. We are the only ones who have control over what we accept into our lives and what we don't accept into our lives. The energetic footprint of your life up until whatever given point drives that behavior. It drives that seemingly uncontrollable need to keep accumulating crap because you don't know what else to do with it. So once you do clear these blocks, once you clear the blocks, you've got to deal with the debris. And that's the next aspect of it. Because once you start changing your life, people are going to try, they really, really will try and keep you being the same person that they know. They try and keep you in the molds that they recognize. How do you deal with that? That's what happens when you and I work together. You work out how to deal with that. it seems hard at first. Hey, Karen, it seems hard at first. But if you've got guidance, if you have faith, you know, you trust in God or you trust in your higher self, and you start trusting yourself, magic happens. Ooh, yes, I went there. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. To me, energy is magic. It's our own personal magic. It's our own personal way to make our own dreams come true. So, I really do hope that you've enjoyed this week's series on energy. I really have. It's a topic very, very close to my heart. And as I said in one of the videos, this is not just part of my life, it is my life and it's who I am. And I'm so happy to share it with other people because I've seen the benefits. I know the benefits. Thanks, Christy. So's yours, by the way. So if you're ready, if you're ready to start looking at these piles of rubble that you've left in every room of your house, bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, what are you doing in each of those places? What's driving your behaviour in each of those rooms of your house? What's driving that behaviour in each of those rooms in your body? Ooh. It can seem never ending, but it's not. It starts with one step. Acknowledging that you have a big pile of shit in the middle of your living room and you need to deal with it. So, if you're ready to do that, reach out. I continually reach out to you guys. I always have my hand extended. Always. Always. You just have to decide that you want to take it. I'm not going to grab your hand and drag you along. Really? That happens, I become another brick that you throw on the pile. No. I'm no one's brick. Seriously, I am no one's brick. So if you're ready, my hand is always extended. I'm welcoming you. I'm encouraging you. And I'm happy to walk down your healing path with you. If you're ready for that, let me know. I am off to start my day, guys. I'm buzzing inside like you wouldn't believe. And I'm you know, big things are going to happen real soon. It's Easter weekend for starters. Woohoo! Long weekend. Have a great time over the weekend. I will step in over the weekend at some point and touch base with you all. But in the meantime, so much love to each and every one of you. I'm happy to be your bulldozer. Seriously, I just said that. I seriously just said that. I'll be your bulldozer. It's what I do. Love you guys. Bye. Oh.